Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, your boy Joliv. So I'm just on here just to like give y'all like not three, like alright, let me not put no like limit on here. Like a culture shock kind of difference. Like leaving from Africa coming to America. Because I see a lot of people, because no shit, when I first started my channel, that a lot of people thought I was from somewhere else. They literally thought I was from, somewhere else. People thought I was from down south in America. Some people thought I was Jamaican. Some people thought I was like this. I was, all over the place. So, I'm from West Africa, Liberia. You already know. Like my old subscribers, y'all know. But the new subscribers who don't know, y'all know. But I'm on here to just to explain y'all like some things. Some things I thought I was like some things I was expecting to see in America that I did not see. Leaving from Africa to America, mind you, I came to America when I was like 12 years old. So coming to America, I had a lot of like, what's the word I want to use? Expectation. Yeah, that's the word. I had a lot of expectation of how America was until I got here. So I'm here to talk to y'all. I'm here to explain to y'all some things I thought, I would see in America that I did not, when I first seen it, when I got here, and some things that I saw that I did not expect to see, and some things that in Africa, that just like pretty much the differences. Yeah, the differences. I go over the place, but listen, we here to chit chat. We have to get to know each other. We have to grow. So, yeah, because I've been seeing a lot of people. When I go live, they be asking me, and sometimes even in real life, I swear to God, even in real life, people don't think I'm African. That's why I was like, no, like, bitch, I'm African. Like, you understand? But yes, anyway. So one thing I would say the difference I would say is like the weather. Like the weather in America and Africa is different. The weather in Africa, like let me stop saying Africa because I'm talking about Liberia and America. Um, if you don't smoke weed, I advise you, you leave. If you don't let people smoke weed, I advise you leave. But yeah, I smoke weed on this channel. I try not to smoke weed all the time, but I do. So one thing I would say the weather, like, cause in Liberia, it's no shade. 90% of the time is summertime. Like it's summer 24/7. Now you might get rainy season, but it'd be hot. Now so maybe sometimes maybe in the nighttime it might get a little chill, like a little chilly. But from my experience being there, like the 12 years I was there for, it was mostly like summertime, like all the time. Yeah, we had like rainy season, but I'm just saying like the weather wise compared to America. When I got here, I did got here in the summertime because I got here in July. So I got here in July, I think July 6th. Yeah, I got like 2 days after like 4th of July. So it was like summertime. It was cute. Everybody was outside. It was like party. It was nice. So I did not expect it because coming to America, like my family, like they had this biggest, they gave me like I had this biggest jacket on. Cause in Africa, in Liberia, we think we coming to like we we'd be like, oh, going to the cool. Like brother was like, oh, going to the cool, going to the cool. So we like my process. I'm here thinking like once you get here, bitch, it's freezing. Like it's just freezing. You cold because I had a coat. I had a big ass jacket on. I had an African clothes. I had an African suit, which it was a mess. Never again. So got here. We got here in New York. So we landed in New York. I remember we landed in New York. And we drove from New York to Philly, cause remember now I live in Philly. So the plane got to JFK, and we drove to Philly. And mind you, when I got to when we drive, no shade, like prior to coming to America, I thought it was like just white. I thought it was just like I said, cold white, cause no shade, my little brain, I thought it was like a little America, like I thought it was a little heaven. It was just cute. So we got in the car. One shock I would say is New York. When we was driving, like I said, we landed in JFK, so we had to drove from New York to Philly. So the whole driving process, I was just looking out the window. it was just beautiful, like the lights. Like I said, we came July 6th. So, you know, you already had, like, American already had, like, the 4th of July. So, it was lights everywhere. It was just beautiful. Like, New York, the shit we live in New York. Imagine me. Imagine coming from Africa, coming from, mind you, I came to 2008. So, at that time, my country, Liberia, was not like, you know, we just experienced, like, civil war. So, we just coming back. So we still was experiencing like difficulties, like, you know, lights, like, you know, different things. So I was a little, you know, I was shocked, you know, coming to this country, but you saying just light everywhere. It was just bright. And mind you, we lay in New York. If you know New York, you know New York, like Times Square, bitch, it's just bright. Bitch, New York was, bitch, it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. So we drove, we got here. It was like 2 hour drive, so, you know, it was a long drive, and I love it. I love that drive because, mind you, we was on the flight for like a hour, for like a day and some change. Um, we left Liberia at night. We got to Brussels. It's a whole. I'm gonna make a video. Like, I'm gonna make a video. Like I said, I came to when I was 12 years old, but I can still remember some things. Um, so we got to Philly. I met my cousin. I seen my cousin. I seen my brother. I seen my grandma. Cause mind you, all my family was already here already. So that's why sometimes when I tell you, you know, I already had, because sometimes people be like, oh, you don't act African, you don't act African. It's not like I don't, because, you know, some of us, we had family in America, so we was privileged to go to school, you know, that had computers, that had TV, that had, you know, you going to school with other kids. Because I had kids in my school, no shit, who families sending back from America to go to school in Africa. So I had kids who left America, so I had an experience with them. You understand? So I already had some kind of experience. And my family used to send like clothes. So all my clothes I used to wear was from America. I used to watch movies. Like I said, even though, you know, it was Civil War, but like I said, if your family was in America, you was a little bit privileged. Um, so yeah. So anyway, we got here. But now looking back, it's crazy because I used to watch like American movies. So I never why like I used to think like America was like a little heaven. I don't know why, because I used to watch American movies. Like I seen like mind you that movie with Little Bow Wow, the basketball movie. That was one of like the big movie when they came. I used to watch that. You know, shit. America was not little heaven. So I don't know why the fuck I thought like that. But anyway, fast forward. All right, I'm not going to tell like step by steps. I'm gonna just tell like things I felt it was different, like why I thought it would be whatever. Anyway, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But the streets, like the traffic, let's say America, I never experienced like traffic light. Like Liberia, we don't have that now. We do, but back then, no, we did not. 2008, 2006, 2007, like back now, we did not. We had no traffic light. I ain't never seen no damn. So yes, what else? Like the houses, like all the houses, they all look the same compared to Liberia, right? They got different houses. You got one house here look like a, I don't want to say the word, but you know it don't look how it need to look. And you got one house there, it's just beautiful. America, all the houses look the same. That you and I see one house that look like a zinc rag, and you go over here, you seeing something like no, everything look cute. And they got a neighborhood where, you know, they got just beautiful houses, single houses by itself, just in that neighborhood. They got apartment complex, stuff like that. I ain't never experienced that in Africa, in my country. I keep saying Africa, in Liberia. So that was one of the difference. And and I had to get used to the money wise, because quarters, like I never knew how to, like quarters, pennies, dimes. I never know how to, like I used to hate using those because I did not know. Like remember now, I'm just came back from no, just from Africa. I don't know Liberia. We never used no at my time. I heard back in the day they used to use like quarters, like they used to use, you know, pennies and stuff. But coins, like they used to use coins back in the day. But I never used it when I was there. When I was growing up in Liberia, I never used it. So I was a little strange because I didn't know how to use it. So going to the store, I was a little embarrassed. But I had, I learned. So that was one of the difference. Like the coins, when I never used coins in Liberia, so using it in America was a little different. And another thing too, going to school. Remember, I told you I came in July, so August, September, school starts. So I had like a 2 month to relax, to get to know, the places. Um, so school starts. One difference I would say is, how in Liberia, right, we go to school, we stay in line, we sing the national anthem, we do all that. Sing the song, we do that, and we go in the class. America is different. You don't do that. You go in the classroom and you sing the national, you know, the song. You sing that song. But in Liberia, we got to do it. We sing that song before going in the classroom. So that's one different right there. But you do line up. In America, you do line up. You do line up, you do line up. Then you're going in the classroom. But in Liberia, you'll line up. You'll sing the national anthem. You'll put the flag up. But in America, we don't do that. We don't put no flag up. We don't have nobody to put the flag up. The flag is already up. But in Liberia, yeah, we do. They put the flag up. You stay in line. You do all that and all that. You sing songs. You do all that shit. In America, we don't do that. So that's one difference right there. Yeah, another difference I would say is the people. Like imagine that I just came from Liberia, right? I'm new to America, so going to school. Then going to school in Liberia, like you see the same color. Like there's no shit now. You might see like a Lebanese person because there's just a lot of Lebanese in Liberia, so you might see like a mix. That's it, like a Lebanese person. At my time, now, maybe they probably got like variety of different race. But growing up, you gonna see Lebanese, and that's once in a blue moon. But it's a lot. It was Lebanese light skin. We had light skin. You know what I meant. But America, it was a different race. You going to school with Chinese. You going to school with Indian. You going to school with Puerto Rican. You going to school with so many different people. So my first day at school, I was like shocked. And one thing realized, like people are hugging people, right? My first day of school, the kids just hugging everybody. Oh, how was your summer? I'm like, so I was a little like lost. Mind you, my first day of school, I don't know nobody. So I was a little lost. That's a whole different video. Let me, if y'all want me to tell y'all like my first experience in school and stuff like that, I'll make a whole video. But so I was lost. The kids hugging each other, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. No shit, Liberia, I never experienced going to school and hugging, be like, seeing my friend, oh, how was it summer? Oh, how was it summer? Hugging. Bitch, we never used to do that hugging shit. We never used to do that. So I was a little shocked. And the girls, like, I was 12 years old, so I was young. And the little girls got long hair. Like, no shit, growing up in Liberia. No shit, shout out to my Liberian girls. But to see the young girls got long hair, like, coming to America, even like the females. So I'm just saying in general. Seeing females, like white females, like having long hair. I'm like, yo, they're like, you see this shit in movie, like, you really seen this in real life. I remember because I was going to school in 6th grade. I had like an after school program, and the lady, no shit, her hair was so fucking long, like it was stopping across like past her butt. Like I used to be so amazed. I'm like, yo, how the fuck her hair so long? Cause I never seen it. Like I said, growing up in Africa, bitch, no shit, you might see somebody hair right here, less than most. But to see weird, like I said, Lebanese, I had a girl, I went to school with her, her name, I don't want to call her name, she doing her thing in Liberia or whatever. Her dad had a store, her dad had one of like the biggest store like within Liberia or whatever. So, like I said, if your family had money, you will be privileged to go to school with people have money too. So you will interact with people who got money. So that's one privilege right there, being, I guess, living in Liberia that I had kind of experienced. So yes, what else? Long hair, food, like breakfast, like they will give you food. Like now in Liberia, no shade, I just so listen, we gotta go both ways. Um, Now they give you lunch. But I don't remember them sharing breakfast on us in Liberia. I don't know. Now your parents might give you money, but for the school to provide, they no. Now they provide lunch for us, lunch, yeah. But it's not no like it's not nothing fancy. But America they provide breakfast, lunch. You eat lunch, you eat breakfast, and you come home, your family feed you. Um, so that was nice. What else? Um, yeah, that's that. And what else? It's so much. I don't want to make this video long. And sometimes when I start talking, like now my accent started going in and out. So cause I want everybody to understand. I want everybody to understand. That's all my content creator. If you are Liberian, I'm not saying change your tone, change who you are, but to be able to cross over to different people, you have to. And another thing too, like the way you talk. I had to learn, like you had to learn how to change your tone, cause you thinking, oh, you speaking English. No, it's a whole different English, child. American English is a whole different English. You think you speaking English, even now, sometimes like I just told y'all, sometimes when I'm talking, bitch, I have to take a break, cause sometimes the words, you think the words coming out, but it's just something else. Cause Liberian English, it goes hand in hand with American English, but we like the way we don't pronounce everything. Like we don't pronounce our words like high no shade, but it's English, but it's different. So I had to learn it, cause mind you, what's the so you in class, right? You got to go around. So for example, one person will be like A, the next person will be like B, the next person will be like C. So mind you, so we're doing that right. They came to me. It was my turn. It was like I think I had to say what's the word I had to say? I forgot. I think I had to say Z, but American people say Z, but we say Z. Bro, we say Z. Why Z? Like, bro, it's YZ, like Z. They don't say Z. You saying Z, Z, like Z. So now, like, bro, saying. So it came to me, so I said Z. So I'm laughing. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, look at me." So more so that's the difference right there. So you have to learn these things. So that more so stories. If you're a content creator, you live in Liberia, whatever you want to cross over, you got to switch your tone. Try to pronounce. I'm learning too. That's why I come to y'all so we can learn. Tell me. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Whatever y'all can tell me to improve. I'm willing to improve. I was trying to hide the weed, but bitch, listen. But yes, the language you got to learn. How to speak. And the food. I remember one time my aunt she took me to Burger King. And she was like, mind you, kids meal, right? Like I said, I just came back from Africa, so like Liberian we say series, American say English, so the American English, it was not giving me a hard time, but no shade, some words I'm like, and no shade, us Liberian people, sometimes when you speak in this series, so now we're gonna say something in, it's not what it's supposed to be. Let's just be very clear. But no shade. So my aunt, she was saying she was like kids meal. Like, do you want kids meal from Burger King? But no shade, me being Liberian, I thought she said kiss me, like kiss me. Bro, it's a food called kiss me. But no shade. The whole time my aunt was telling she was saying kids meal. No shade, speaking her serious, speaking the American English. So, do you want kids meal? So my whole thing, me being, I just give her Liberian now. So she said, do you want kids meal? I said yes, I want kids meal. Went to Burger King. She ordered the stuff, everything. She handed it to me. So I'm all hype thinking I'm about to, because no shit kiss me is a food in like, bro, after you can bust and kiss me. You can process it, but you can either you can suck it, it's like you can barbecue, all that thing, you can do it like that. So I'm opening so she gave me the food, I'm opening the thing, I'm seeing box, I'm seeing like kiss toy, or I'm seeing like play stuff you play with and stuff like that. I'm like, this not like kiss meal. This not this. What's going on? So that's what she's like. I didn't mean no dance. She's like, I didn't mean no kiss me. She's like, me kiss like me. This a male, like male. I have no meat kiss me. I said, oh shit. So more to the story is, like these are like some changes, some different things. I had to get used to, like the food. Ordering food, the way I talk, and stuff like that. you had to change because you're going to school with people. You got to talk the way they can understand you. Um, and for me, I never wanted to change my tune, but I had to understand that, bitch. For people to understand you, you got to change your tune. Because I always wanted to have something to remind me of who I was. But I had to realize, like, bitch, if you want somebody to understand you, bitch, you got to flip their tune. So I flipped the tune. Yeah. So that's one thing I'm gonna tell you know, if you come to America, there's some change, there's some things, you know, it might be a little different based on where you're coming from. Because like I said, some people live in Liberia, they might have like the whole experience. Because some people know shit, they probably take vacations to countries where they see these things. So y'all coming to America, you probably already have the experience compared to me who just left Liberia and came to America. I mean, I did visit Ghana at one point. I did one time. But I was young. Like I said, I was young, so I didn't hear like the culture difference. Just so I can break it down to y'all. And and another thing too, like the things like water, like running water, 24/7 electric. There's one shock too, because I remember when I first came, we had 24/7 running water. Even the stove, like I remember the stove. I'm like, I remember my brother, right? He to put the stove on. He not to do it. He tried to use like the matches too. And my mom was like, you gotta, you know, oh, we had to learn. So it's all these things, you know. It was like a little shocking. It was a difference to me. And mind you, like I said, when I was living back home, one of my aunt, she had running water. I used to go to her house for like weekends and stuff to spend, you know, bro, to spend time. I used to go spend time to her in the La Basi area. If you library, no way, La Basi area, La Basi airfield area. We used to go there. And her husband came from America, so he, like I said, if you had family in America, you, like I said, I knew some things, but some things I did not expect. And that's what I'm telling you, like the long hair, going to school, seeing kids hugging each other. I did not expect that. Driving in New York, seeing all these lights, like just coming from Liberia in darkness at the time, bunch of just darkness. So coming to a country just seeing just light, just bright. You saw it suddenly looking, that's how they were looking, just light. I'm like, what the fuck? So these are, you know, the things. And the language too. You yeah, going to the store talking to somebody, oh, can I, for example, going to a McDonald's trying to order, oh, can I get number 2 or number 5? No, you gotta switch it up. Hey, excuse me, can I get a number 2? You see what I'm trying to say? Oh, you can go to the person, oh, let me get number 1, let me get number 2. No. Hey, can I get number 2? You know, it's some kind of difference. You know, it might I might still have my accent, but it's still kind of, you know, you still gotta change like the way you talk. So that was something I had to learn. You know, going to school, you also gotta, you know, it helps you. It helped as well too. And yeah, so yeah, there's some things, and being gay. Like I said, you know, I came to America being young, but in Africa, I realized like in America, I'm not gonna say people glorify being gay, they don't, but you know, they do got some people who don't like us gay people, but but they treat gay people on a different pedestal. I would say that. Compared to Liberia, that, you know, being gay. Like I said, I came to America, I was 12, but I was, no shit, I was feminine. I always been like, you know, a little feminine. So the kids, I remember the kids used to call me, you know, oh, I act like a girl, oh, I act like a chick, oh, I like a chick, like, bro, oh, like, I like a chick. So I always been gay. I always knew I was gay from a younger age. So like I said, I came to America, I was 12 years old, and kids back home, you know, always, you know, play with me like, oh, you act like a girl, this and the third, and all that, and all that. But so coming to America, I realized like they got people who will talk to you, who will comfort you. They will help you if you're going through, you know, depression and stuff like that. If your parent, for example, if your parents kick you out for being gay, they got places you can go. I mean, it's not easy. It's steps. I'm gonna get, you know, if you're American, you know, if you're American and you gay, you know, your parents kick you out due to you being gay. Comment below. I'm gonna give you some places. I'm gonna give you some places you can go for help. If you below 24, I got a lot of places. I think I'm gonna do a video. I got a lot of places you can go. They will help you with your own apartment. They can help you, you know, get a job. They can help you. So yes, but yeah, these are some differences, yours. These are some differences. But let me go before my words start to go all over the place. But I hope you guys understand, everything in the video. Um, let me know some things I didn't touch on. But like I said, I'm gonna keep coming to y'all, giving y'all different stories. Just different things. I want to change. I want to step the channel up. And if you got a story, you want me to do an interview with you on my channel, we're going to 1,000 subscribers. I'm open to interviews. If you got a story you want to share on my channel, feel free to hit me up. I got a Facebook page. Inbox me on Facebook, please. Let's do it. Let's network. You want to come on my channel, or you want me to come on your channel for an interview? You want to network? I'm open to networking. If you got a video you want to upload on my channel, send me a video to my Facebook, and I will and I will upload the video. These are the things we do behind the scene. But yeah, so, and if you got a party you going to, or you want to use my YouTube to do the video, to go live, so your family members, for example, in Africa or in different part of the country, can watch. Contact me. Go on my Facebook, contact me. I can come to your party. I can use my channel. We can do that. Let's work. You got a baby shower, you want somebody to watch, on the YouTube, you want to upload on the YouTube channel. Come on, I got 500 subscribers, so I'm going up there. I got, so let's network. More stories to come. I got so much stories. I'm gonna tell y'all a lot of things. How I almost got robbed. I'm gonna tell y'all. I got shot 3 times. I ain't got shot. He ain't touched me. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Jesus. But I got shot at 3 times. Shot one of the gun never touched me. One touched my car, and it was the closest. And the other one, it was attempted. He caught himself trying to, was about to fight, but he wanted to fight. He wanted to pull a gun out. But that's a whole different story. So, like I said, it's so much. Now I'm getting more comfortable telling y'all. Like I said before, I was not to say scared. I was uncomfortable, but I had to realize, like, I was comfortable. I had to realize I had to be uncomfortable to grow. So I cannot be trying to, encourage people, and I'm not telling them, some things, that happened to me. So we start with this video. Let me know, if y'all fuck with this video, please watch everything. You can skip, it's okay, but at least watch everything. And yeah, I gotta go. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. Keep watching my video, keep subscribing to the channel. And yes, thank you. I gotta go.